105.1 The Buzz with Dari, Mitch, and Ted. Always a pleasure to welcome our next guest, Dr. James Chan.
What were you asking him about voices?
Well, Dr. Chan, in addition to being a phenomenal plastic surgeon, is also an ear, nose, and throat specialist.
That's right.
And I was asking, is it possible, something I've thought about my entire radio career, is it possible to do surgery to make somebody's voice either higher, or in my case, I'd want it to be lower?
Why would you want it? How could your voice get any lower?
The movie guy, the trailer guy.
But you could already affect that voice.
But I like people to do it naturally.
Yes. So to answer your question, yes, you can. There are surgical procedures to either make your voice lower or higher pitched.
And what time do you open in the morning?
Be quiet. That is the last thing you need.
No, I think it'd be so cool.
Just have some
a
more
voice
whiskey.
that just rumbles.
That would be.
And I can give you some throat kicks.
Honestly, start smoking.
All right.
That's like me asking workmen. It's like, can I have bigger?
Have you ever done such a thing? Do people do that?
Why would you do that?
No, I don't do that particular procedure, but I do. We inject vocal cords to help people who have hoarseness. In fact, we use Radius, which is something we inject in the face, but it's a product you can inject into the vocal cord and improve hoarseness. I've done some tracheal shaves for especially transgender patients. I know that doesn't change the voice, but
altering the voice that was my first thought, is transgender people that would want a more feminine or masculine voice to go with their identity.
And one more super quick question on this subject. I go to thesmokinggun.com, and I love to read artist contract writers, musicians writers, like Celine Dion, Elton John.
Where is this going?
Almost all the super big divas have a clause in their contract. They must have an ear, nose, and throat specialist on call during the performance. Should they have any problems? Have you ever been called by a...
When I was a resident, yeah. So I did my residency at the Cleveland Clinic, and musicians would come to town, and they would tell us, like, Janet Jackson's in town, they need somebody on call in case, and we were always dying. We're like, yeah, I hope she comes in. I want to see her. I want to see her. But no, nobody actually came in, but we were on call for it.
See, I would be terrified
fantastic.
to be that, because what if it was somebody who came in and
the man who broke Celine Dion's
beautiful throat is in your hand. Don't touch the sides.
Mitch, I'm surprised that the answer to both your questions was yes.
I'm shocked myself.
I did not expect that at all. So we're at the end of summer now. I mean, not totally the end. We still got a couple more weeks, but by and large, fall is beginning. And I know from talking to you before that that's a time that that a lot of people choose to, and a time that's great to start to remedy or undo or improve the damage that skin has incurred over the summertime. Describe for us the fantastic thing that you have going. That is it's sort of like the face treatment club.
Yeah, so we have a VIP facial club, which means you get to come in once a month, and you can pick, depending on what's going on with your skin, whether it's dry, whether it's sun damaged or acne prone, you can pick a treatment that includes either a chemical peel or a medical grade facial that will really help improve that condition. And in addition to that, you can also add Intense Pulse Light, which Daria has had before.
It's the best. I'm going to do it again.
Yeah.
It's amazing. If you have, I don't know about the rest of you, but for some reason, 1 year, I think it was in my late 30s or early 40s. I'm still in my early 40s. The summer freckles would just start staying. They just started sticking around instead of kind of springing up and then going away. Right. They came and never went. And for things like that, you have this. It just is like Intense Pulsed Light. And it has that I love having things done to my face that hurt a little bit.
Right.
I just dig that. I feel like, it's working.
Yeah.
But it feels just like if you got a little flick with a rubber band.
Okay.
And it, I don't know how it works, but it makes the spot much, much darker for a couple days.
And then boom.
And it looks like you've made a little dot with a Sharpie or something. And then it comes off and it's gone. Yeah. It's crazy. And you don't think about how things like slight skin discoloration or some freckling really, really changes how your face looks until you see it gone. Right. And then you're like, oh my gosh. It's both. It can be dramatic, but it's also impossible to tell what's different and what happened. Yeah. It's very, very cool.
Yeah, absolutely. It brightens your skin, and the Intense Pulse Light is probably the best way to get rid of those spots that come from sun damage, and that's a real common question, real common complaint that we hear. You know, you can try all the creams you want, you can try all kinds of stuff, but there's nothing better than the intense pulse light.
You told me that if you take an electric toothbrush and put the coarse grade sandpaper on it, that would work too. Remember that talk we had over tequila?
I don't think so. So how do you become a member of this VIP club?
So you just come to our office, or you can even join online. And
you like a jacket?
No, but you do.
All right.
Hey.
Yeah.
So the whole website is
ReviancePortland.com.
And then you sign up there. Is it? And you get these treatments that you get are discounted. Am I correct?
Correct. Yeah. So the treatment that you come in for monthly is discounted. You can buy it individually, meaning you don't have to join the membership, but it's more expensive if you do it that way.
I love it.
I do too.
And it's like it's something awesome that you can do for yourself. And since it's like a monthly thing, yeah, you're it's an appointment, so you're more obligated to go.
I picture this like secret room full of all
That's
the most
how I picture it
beautiful
too.
people.
Yeah.
It's almost like
Tell no one.
That pool party and Death Becomes Her.
Yeah,
It's like all
exactly.
the famous legends are hanging out back there.
Exactly.
No, it's true. A lot of times you do need some professional help and professional skincare, and that's what we do.
Awesome.
Very cool.
To find out more information about things like the VIP Club and all the different treatments, both surgical and non-surgical, that Dr. Chan and his wonderful staff can do for you, go to drjameschan.com or, of course, ReviancePortland.com.
Thanks, Dr. Chan.
Thank you.
KRSK HD1, Malala, Portland.